working its way in, sporting a set of Trepadors, air shocks, hydro assist steering up front. Flexing and twisting nicely as it claws its way up into this section of the track. Let's see how dry and dusty these conditions are as these large tyres dig in between those rocks. In fact, ideal conditions this year at Tough Truck. All right, the Suzuki's a little bit shorter in the wheelbase, a little bit narrower in the wheel track, and certainly lighter. He's got the front up nicely. Rear is climbing beautifully as well. That is a good drive so far. Coming up and over. Oh, sensational effort. That is awesome. All right, these guys have certainly saved some time. Oh, yeah. Nice. Working the front dig. Brought themselves around, now realigning, having a think about this next section of the course and looking for a mere 30 points. That was a great drive coming off the 20-point gate. We've seen so many cars struggle through that area. We're here on the opposite lock, Rock Garden, and we've got Team 38 already out on the track, working hard, crawling nicely. Navigator is on the track, stacking rocks. Nice lift in the front right-hand wheel there. Oh, pushing that bead over. She's coming off the side of the rock. High centered. Full Drive TV cameraman runs for it. Winds it around nicely. Front dig, trying to save time and points there. Working very, very well. Brings them around perfectly, lines them up nicely for this 40-point gate. Again, we've seen so many vehicles struggle with this. Will the lightweight, shorter, smaller Suzuki make light, easy work of it? Let's see. Navi setting some rocks, now climbing up ahead of the Suzuki. Front climbing. I need some power on to get the rear up. Or will they be able to claw it? Looking too easy so far. What a drive, perfect wheelbase for that climb. That is awesome. Low pressure tyres, lightweight vehicle. Great wheelbase, combining nicely here on the opposite lock, Rock Garden. Taking their time to stack rocks, thinking it through strategically. Right, they've got to hug nice and high on the right-hand side. Almost climbing the tree here. They've got traction. It's looking good. Working up here into the hollow of the rock, skirting around that bunting on that left-hand side, nice and tight with that peg there. Great angle on the axles here. Nice flex. Rocks all over the place, tyres and axles all over the place. This is awesome. But it is doing so well. All right, off camber here. Front tyre is folded right over. They're winching the rear down, trying to stabilise the centre of gravity, keep this vehicle nice and low. Great run there through the off camber. You've got to watch that big hole there on the right-hand side. Coming towards the end of this course. Great climb there from the team. All right, climbing nicely now. Looking at the 90-point gate, winching the front down. Nicely through that bunted area, and it's only a metre and a half to the 100-point gate. High centred though on that big rock there under the middle of the vehicle. Traction though on the front, they're dragging through. They have hit the cone, but it hasn't moved. So what sort of penalty they get for that. But this is looking like a solid exit here. Big drop off here, they've got to get the rear through. Watch that cone, it's looking good. Nice and gentle, watch the peg on the other side. Oh yes, and straight through, cleared the final cone. Right, Glenn, what's the course with the penalties there on this last cone?
Okay, mate, it was a touch, it wasn't a flat, and they didn't make the cone go outside of the area that we've cordoned off with the paint. It's been explained to them that the ones that don't be secured to the ground, it will be a touch. If they squash it, move it, kick it, it will cost them 10. That was the class as a touch. It's 1 point.
Just 1 point.
1 point. They've done very well.
Have you seen many runs that clean today?
There's been 2 runs that were just about as clean, 2 that were better, but very, very well done. No rear steer. Commendable run.
Awesome stage. Thank you very much, Glenn.
Thanks very much, Simon.